Aries, to your December 26th through the 31st reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Hope you guys had a beautiful Christmas. Let's get started into this. After this, I will have the 2024 New Year forecast coming out. So that will be the last reading of the month and for the year. So, oh my gosh, just thinking that this year's over. Cannot wait to see what's going on next year. Hopefully it is better. It's not that it was terrible, it's just it was kind of up and down and a roller coaster, not only for you Aries but also for Taurus as well. So okay guys, let's get through this and see what is going on with you. Best messages. Messages. We have the Emperor coming out, talking about that respect and leadership coming out. I love this because this is talking about you're in your power, feeling like, you know what, I am focused, I'm in control, feeling very disciplined at this time. Loving that as you're progressing. Goals are being attained over here. I feel that feeling though too, that you know what, I feel like I am in a place where my goals are being structured, my goals are coming through, I'm feeling in control. So I love that, having a lot of teamwork and collaboration over here, and really building something, and looking at those long-term goals and what rewards are on its way to you. Yeah. So at this time, it could feel like, you know what, all the negative thoughts and self-limiting beliefs that I did have, I'm pretty much putting on the back burner. So really opening up to new perspectives of what's going on. And I think that that's a lot of why you feel like you're the Emperor at this time, feeling a little more freedom, maybe even freedom of expression with all those swords. Let's see what's going on. Great time to feel this way. So you could also feel like there could be somebody around you though that is also giving you some kind of, I don't know, kind of bad advice or making you a little moody. So just kind of watch out for this person. Could be a, you know, it could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio that is kind of a little wishy-washy. Could be giving you a little bit of bad vibes. I want to say the word bad vibes. Right. Maybe they're being a little secretive about what they're doing, but it doesn't feel like it's something super duper, but it is definitely annoying, especially when you're in Emperor mode, right? You're like, hey, wait, I'm on top of the world, I'm in control of every situation that's going on in my life, and I feel like I'm getting where I need to be with the Two of Wands, looking out into the world, and you're over here being, you know, emotional or making me moody, being cold towards me. So just kind of watch that because it's kind of a Debbie Downer in its own way. But you do have the desire over here. So it's like, yeah, I'm looking at all these new opportunities. So it's almost like I'm trying to ignore this person, but it does feel like the reason they're in the energy, right, for you is because it does affect your inner feelings. So it's kind of like I'm being in Emperor mode, but I still am being kind of nagged by you over here. Maybe they're just not on your side, or they're just really moody at this time of the month. But it does feel like you do have this overall abundance over here, but it's really like I'm looking for the opportunity of where my manifestation is really going to come in and come together. So really, you know, I'm kind of focused over here, but it does feel like, once again, here we go with you're against my manifestation, you're against my dream, you're against what I want, and being very moody about it. Maybe they're even, kind of throwing you under the bus about the situation, like you'll never get there type of energy, right? That would be definitely throwing your dreams under the bus, right? For you to run them over and just kind of say goodbye to them. And it almost feels like right when you feel like you're making a little bit of progress towards what it is you want, or you have this new idea that's coming into mind, and they're like, no, that's still not going to happen. But it does feel like, however it is, you're looking for this accomplishment and this achievement, and really arriving to new ideas and new places within your life as you're really moving towards Ooh, it could even be this love. For some of you, it could be building a love and somebody is not liking this. Maybe mom does not like this new love that's coming in, right? Because it does feel like you are giving cups of love or someone is showing you cups of love. It could even be just your, like I said, your imagination of putting things together and they're kind of like, that's never going to work type of situation. You take it how it resonates. You will know. It's general reading. But it could be, and maybe it's even both, right? Maybe you're getting imaginative um, in your career and with a love situation. But it does feel like, you know what, they're like, don't worry about your inner feelings. It could be just, but it does make you feel like they're a little ungrateful. It says unfaithful, but I don't really feel unfaithful in this situation. I feel ungrateful. Okay. Super ungrateful. Like, why are you always against my dreams? Now, why are you against the person I love? You know, it's just like every time I turn around, right? And it just feels like this moodiness is what's really bringing it up, though, right? So, just kind of watching out for that because that could kind of change feelings, right? About how you're feeling about certain situations. So Spirit says don't worry about that situation. Do not allow them to make you feel insecure about anything that you are doing within your life. It is your life and you need to follow your heart and your dreams with the Knight of Cups. Make sure you are doing what you need to do. Don't let anybody else influence you just because they're in a bad mood. Okay, so I do see them in a bad mood. Dealing with stuff in their own life that might not be as happy because misery loves company. So let's see what's going on over here. Give us a couple cards for the first row, please. Really looking at this area. We do have justice. Yeah, everything seems justified at this time as you are the King of Wands. Ooh, the man with a plan. So whether you're a man or female, it doesn't matter. I tell you, you are definitely balancing out everything that you need and justifying your rights to being the leader. Your career is going great and you see the future as, you know, being justified and knowing that you can actually balance out this situation. If there was something that was, you know, sitting on the back burner for some time, you are definitely looking at it in new perspectives, new ways, and really wanting to, you know, really be in control of this situation and really make this grow. And that's really what it is. It's saying, I'm going to make this grow. I'm really building over here because I am the man with a plan with the Knight of Cups. And I'm offering these cups and following my own heart, following my own dreams at this time. Knowing that, you know what, I have new proposals and new opportunities ahead of me. Like I said, there could even be new ideas that you've come up with on how to allow yourself to be. Maybe you're going to open up your own business or do something and you're offering your own cups to yourself. About the situation. Like I said, if it's a love situation, it's where you are, you know, looking at this offering of this cup from this person or from yourself to this person. So with this person in a bad mood, let's look at this person. Who is this person who is in a bad mood? It's going to be a little bit different for everybody, but give us the majority of rules all over here. Kind of the mob rules. Definitely could be a water sign or a Libra or a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. They could have a lot of air in their chart. Don't really have to go by that. What it's really saying is that I'm observing where you're trying to put your dreams over here with the Four of Cups. And you know what? I don't see it happening, so I'm going to go ahead and Three of Swords you. You can't make that up. Painstaking error. Maybe there is in some ways. Why or do they want to sword them? Why do they want to give Three of Swords? Why do they want to hurt them? This feels almost more personal than it does anything else. It's almost like they're trying to keep you away from your dreams for some reason. I mean, there has to be a reason, right? I mean, the reason could be that just because misery loves company, you're not going to get that because I'm not going to get anything. We've seen those people, but for some reason in this reading, it feels more like, kind of like, I don't want you to have this because, dun, 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 Hermit, because I'm going to be alone. This card of loneliness. Because if you do whatever you're doing, you may leave me and you may leave me alone. I don't want to be alone. Wow. Feeling like they're going to end up isolated away from you. Somehow or another, they feel like you're going to leave them. And, you know, it's kind of crazy because it's almost like just because I'm leaving doesn't mean I'm leaving forever. You know, it's kind of like maybe your plan is to move out and they don't want to be alone. They don't want to live alone. They don't want to, feel isolated from the world or from you. But it's kind of crazy because it's almost to the point where it's like, but you don't understand that yeah, it'll be more lonely if I'm not here, but it's not like I'm leaving you forever. I'll come to see you. I'm still here. You can still text me. You can still write me. You can still be here. I'm still here. It's not like I died or like I moved across, you know, unless you are thinking about moving across, to a different country or someplace really far away. Can't say you wouldn't. Yeah, it's moving on. They're afraid of you moving on. Unless that's just literally you are going to move on and they know you're moving on. I mean, we do have the Justice card, so maybe you are thinking about divorce and they're afraid, so they're going to be moody with you because they don't want this divorce. They don't want to lose you. Everybody's story could be different. So they're going to give you more heartache and more pain that's necessary. I mean, look, if you guys know that you don't get along within a relationship, maybe that's what it is. It's like, we don't get along. I shouldn't be here. We need to have a divorce. And they're like, I don't really want that. But you guys know that you just never can see eye to eye. You're never on the same page. But they're feeling very lonely. So they're going to be very bitter and very cold and give bad advice and be moody with you. Take it how it resonates. Because you're going after your own dream, your own Ace of Pentacles. You have a gift from the universe over here that's making you move, making you, think about moving, making you jump. Right? Really nurturing the situation. But the Queen of Cups says she's not nurturing the situation. Keeps coming up as some kind of water sign for some of you. Could even be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But however it is, I got Pisces a lot. But however it is, it's like you are nurturing what it is that you want to go after in your dreams. They are very cold and bitter about this situation, very upset, and it's also causing a lot of insecurity. Queen of Cups in reverse is insecurities, bringing their insecurities out. And that could be where this bitterness and this coldness and this wanting to hurt you comes out of the situation, is because of the insecurity, one way or another. On the world, you do have the Judgment card. There is karma coming in its own way. You have to answer this call. You need to jump. You need to get things moving. You need to start, planning for your future. Knight of Swords, bad mouth. Ooh, the bad mouth. And the more that you keep talking about how you're going to go after your dreams and how you want to do the things that you want to do, how you want to move and you want to do these things, oh my God, here comes the nasty silver tongue of the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords opens her mouth, her or him, it doesn't matter. I have both, right? King and queen, doesn't matter. Maybe you're dealing with mom and dad, who knows, or it doesn't matter who it is, right? But whoever this person is who's bitter and moody is definitely going to sword you with their tongue. It's almost like they will do anything to make this not happen. You really want to have a divorce and you really want out to go be your own person, and you might even want to be offering love to someone else. Boy, they have a lot of nasty things to say. You can't get nastier than the Knight of Swords in reverse when it comes to talking, because that's quick, sharp, and to the spine. It's literally to the bone. Ouch, right? Magician, yeah, they're not for your manifestations. They don't want to be a part of this dream. They don't want you dreaming. They don't want you leaving. They don't want you doing anything that has anything to do with taking action against what they feel is against them. See, because they're taking it personal. And look, even if they said that they were, even if they knew that they were signing these divorce papers or whatever's going on in your life, my friends, whatever I say doesn't resonate, put your own thing in there. You know what it is. Even if they said they were for it at one time and they even did do such things, they're almost like they're rethinking about it. But a lot of this is emotions coming out. And I think their emotions are actually coming out more than what they're thinking, right? So they're allowing their emotions to take control of the situation, almost like their head got lost somewhere. Because it's almost like, well, you signed the divorce papers. You already knew it was coming, but it's almost like as soon as you get ready to shut that door and you're right out that door, boy, they're holding you back. They got the reins and the sharp tongues coming. You son of a, SOB and blah, 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 and all this pain. And then, of course, all of these words are coming out towards you that are hurting, is because of that emotion, right? That pain that they're feeling. Absolutely, Five of Wands, having a fight, wanting to fight with you, fight for what they want, fight for what they, what they're doing. Trying to keep, for a lot of you, it's trying to keep this commitment, trying to keep this relationship alive, whether it doesn't matter if it's, the marriage, or if it's a mom and dad situation, or if it's an ex-love situation. It doesn't matter what the situation is they want. It could even be somebody at work. You're telling them, I don't want to be here anymore. And they're calling you names. The boss is like, I gave you a chance, and you're like, and I don't want it. And, but they really want you there. And you see what I'm saying? It's something like this. It is highly dramatic. Highly dramatic. It went from a little bit of moodiness to highly dramatic. Just straight like somebody turned a switch on, and here comes the tears and nasty tongue. Almost to the point where some of them, you might even feel like with the Queen of Cups, you might even feel they're obsessive now. There could be obsessive and possessive. All of a sudden wanting to be obsessive about you as you are moving slowly out that door. You're moving slowly towards those dreams, moving slowly towards what it is you truly want. You might even feel like you have to be a little strategical about the situation to get to the dreams that you want to have. Like you might even feel like, well, shit, now she doesn't want me to leave, or he doesn't want me to leave, and they're being so possessive, I'm going to have to pack my bags and leave in the middle of the night. Seven of Swords, I'm going to pack my shit and leave like a thief in the night because there's nothing else I can do. Right? Or I just have to be very strategical about the way that I'm planning on doing things. Right? Or maybe I should keep my mouth shut now. You know what I mean? Like I can't talk to them about these situations anymore because it just, makes upheaval. I mean, for some of you, maybe you haven't even left yet, or not even 100% even leaving yet, but they're seeing it like the future is now. You see what I'm saying? The more you're talking about it. So now you're coming to the point where it's like, oh, I need to just plan this action and just be quiet about it. Or somebody's sneaking out the door in the middle of the night because they just can't handle it anymore. Because the silver tongue is too much. There's too much obsession. There's too much thinking. This person is all in their head, but they're trying to get you in your head. But you're the emperor. You have, and you're the king of wands. So you're definitely the man with a plan. And the man who's sitting on top of the world as the emperor. The emperor is like a god, right? In his own way, right? I mean, like God mode, right? In my own ways. Yeah. You've got messages coming through that are going to give you decisions on what it is you need to do. But I just feel like you're going to keep these messages to yourself because it just keeps hurting them. And you just don't want to hurt them anymore because it's causing a huge tower, and you're being insightful. So you're just, keeping your stuff to yourself. You're saying, I have to keep this to myself. I cannot share this anymore. I cannot share my good news with no one. I'm not sharing anything. I'm not saying a message. I'm not saying anything. I have this person, this message that comes through. Here's the message. I'm keeping the message to myself. Because every time I do, it causes this tower. It causes this abruption. It causes this chaos. It causes, these 10 of Swords. So my decision over here is to blindly look at it from the point of view that I need to see it in and keep it to thyself, right? Yeah, because I do have the Ace of Pentacles. There it is. Because I do have this Ace of Pentacles. And I'm nurturing the hell out of it, but I know that I have to keep this to myself now. Because I'm passionately driven towards what it is I truly need when the time comes. But I can't do that, right? For some of you, it is a bad relationship where the grass isn't green, right? But you know that would be a horrible opportunity to even say anything. I just got to keep it again, right? So it feels like you're going to have another message on top of a message that's coming in, and this one you're just going to keep to yourself, right? Or if it's not a message, maybe it's an intuitive message, like, oh my God, if I do this, maybe you're your own messenger. Maybe you had that epiphany, and you're like, oh, well, don't worry about it. I'm not going to share it with them because, damn, every time I do that, they go cuckoo. You think they'd be happy for me, but they're not, right? And I mean, you know, or if it's an ex, they're probably not going to be happy, right? You're just saying, I have this epiphany of when I'm going to leave because I've got this much money now to go. So I got to go. But you're not going to share that. So whether it's you want them to be happy for you or it has nothing to do with that, it's just about all escaping, right? And having epiphanies of when you're going to leave. You don't want to share. Let's put it this way, guys. You don't want to share. This is not, okay? Share time is over. Okay, it's like kindergarten share time. Yeah, sharing is over. There's no share time today. Yeah, because Spirit says this is the end of the cycle, right? The end of the cycle is coming, right? And they know it, you know it. An energetic shift and new information is coming in to end this cycle. New confirmations, great lessons are being learned within this situation. You have learned what you need to learn. And right now you're learning to keep quiet about what it is you need to do. Spirit guide says, this is your confirmation. Shh, zip the lips, right? Because every time you do so, it causes this person to go cuckoo. It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? So right now you're just going to, you know, just sit in your emperor mode and do what it is you need to do. Because right here, you are in the halls of anonymity, initiation with secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations are being made. And like I said, a lot of the secrets and a lot of the things might not even be messages from other people. It's literally downloads from your spirit guides. It's that epiphany coming out of the intuition, that light bulb going off in your head, right? You're getting ready to clear old stories, release the past lives, and make freedom for yourself, right? As you have angelic guidance coming over here. Angels are here. You are safe for your potent connections. And there is potent connections. Why? Because that's where your downloads are coming from, right? And you might even be getting information from other people that are sparking your intuition. So it could be even 2 in 1, right? So beautiful reading, my friends. And until next time, peace and love.